What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Gig Nation. Jonathan here. Today we're going to be looking at 3 apps that you absolutely need to be using if you are out there delivering, whether you're delivering food, delivering packages, working for really any number of apps. That could be DoorDash, Amazon Flex, Postmates, Grubhub. Anything related to delivery, you can benefit from using these apps. So make sure you stick around for this whole video because these apps are going to help you maximize your earnings and really just enjoy yourself more when you're out there on the road. I would say that all 3 of these apps are completely integral to your delivery experience out there on the road. And as always, before we hop into the video, make sure you check out gigsharks.com to find all of the latest gig economy jobs in your area. I've listed all of these by cities, so you can really find specifically what's available to you in your city. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into this list, and I'm gonna show you guys these apps that you can use that are cost efficient. Most of these are free apps, but they're gonna save you money. And so these are really a unique way for you to kind of maximize those earnings, and make sure that you're having a good time out there on the road without spending any money. That's always my aim, is to not spend money, but to make more money. So I kind of want to pass that on to you guys. And the first app here is Stride. Stride is a great app for really taking care of everything related to taxes that's going to come down to you when you're delivering. Now, Stride is important because you can track your miles right in the app. If you hit the green plus button, you can start tracking. And while a lot of these apps will actually track your mileage for you, if you talk to a tax accountant, which is not me, some of them will tell you that you might not be maximizing the miles that you can deduct. So you want to look into that and see if you can potentially start tracking those miles as soon as you leave the house and gain some extra expenses from using the Stride app to do so. Now, you can also link Stride with your bank account and then go through all of the expenditures and find out which of those are expenses that relate to your business. And Stride will do a lot to kind of help you sort through that and figure out what types of things you can be writing off. So if you're kind of a newbie and you don't know a ton about taxes, which most of us don't want to know too much, but we can really find a blueprint for what we're able to write off. And it's an easy step-by-step guide within the app to help you find exactly what you need to maximize those write-offs while you're out there driving. So personally, I recommend Stride to everyone because it is free and it can save you a ton of money on your taxes. Let's say you're just delivering for one app like DoorDash. Stride is a great way for you to kind of stay on top of those expenses, track everything, and also, keep track of what your income is within the app too, because it allows you to kind of weekly record that income. And it's a great tool that you can use to kind of keep on top of that. That way, when the end of the year comes and you have to pay for those taxes, you have everything right there. I will make a quick disclaimer. I actually use QuickBooks Self-Employed, and I only do that because I've been using the app for a few years, so I've gotten used to it. And it automatically kind of imports everything that might be income and lets me go through that right there in the app. This is important to me because I have like 15 to 20 different sources of income. A lot of those are really small. It's not anything to be like hugely proud about, but they're there. So if I were to try and do this by hand in the Stride app, it would get really confusing. But not recommending this app to you guys because it does cost $10 per month. And so unless you really need that extra efficiency that the app provides, then Stride's going to do everything for you absolutely free and also help you find the lowest cost health plan, because if you're an independent contractor, you're not fully employed full-time by a company, then you're going to need to find those health plans. Stride's also a great tool for that. So I recommend that one, but if you have some complexities like me, go ahead and check out QuickBooks Self-Employed as well. So the second big app that you absolutely want to be using while you're out there on the road is GetUpside, and that's to help you save more money while you're delivering by getting discounts on your gas. GetUpside is cool because it helps you find gas stations in your area that have partnered with GetUpside, and essentially they just offer you cash back every time you fill up there. It's kind of a no-brainer. If you're getting cheaper gas, you might as well be using this app. You can also refer your friends and make some money off of them when they sign up and start using the app to buy gas in their area. So you do get a little sign-up bonus every time they sign up, and then money each time they fill up, which is really huge. And full disclosure, if you sign up with my link, I will make a little bit of money when you do sign up. It kind of helps me out and helps me enable me to keep making great content on the channel. And as I said before, GetUpside is a completely free app, so totally not going to hurt you to go ahead and try it out, use it, save some extra money when you're filling up for gas. If you don't like GetUpside, then there's a couple of other things that you can do to save money on gas. I'm going to throw them out here because I like to always have alternatives. And one of those is just by finding a credit card that offers you discount cash back when you fill up for gas. There's a lot of them out there. Personally, what I like is Costco. I actually just get a Costco membership. I pay like $60 a year. and then I make sure to, utilize that a little bit to make sure that I'm getting some savings that are worth that membership. But the big savings come with the gas because I get 4% cash back on already cheap gas, high quality gas. And if you live by a Costco, this totally makes sense. There's other credit cards out there that do offer cash back on gas. Costco's not the only one. A lot of them out there. So just make sure that you find the right card for you, the right fit for you, and make sure to be using that every time you fill up for gas if you don't want to be using the GetUpside app. So the last app on the list is less about saving money, maximizing income, and more about just having a good time while you're out there on the road. And so I like to use Hoopla. It's a great app that allows you to listen to audiobooks on the road. And here's why I recommend it. Hoopla actually partners with a lot of libraries. So if you have a library account in your area, you can find all of the content that they have available to stream right through your app. So if you want to go ahead and download audiobooks through your library, you can do it on the Hoopla app. And you also get access to all of the content that they have available. So you really have a ton of tools right at your disposal to go ahead and start putting some great information, entertaining yourself while you're out there on the road, and learning a little bit while you're driving. It's easy to just kind of check out, turn on the radio, find your favorite station, maybe listen to a CD, Spotify, whatever it is that you're using. But a lot of times we don't think about it. This is a great opportunity to learn something, to kind of expand your mind and grow a little bit while you're out there on the road. Whatever it is you enjoy, maybe it's fiction, maybe it's nonfiction, maybe you want to learn a new skill. This is a great time. You're in your car for a couple of hours. You do have some downtime where you're kind of just driving around. You might as well be filling your mind with, positive things and moving in the right direction by learning something new. And I am recommending Hoopla because they do partner with those libraries, and it's a great way to get some awesome free audiobooks through your library if you're willing to check those out. Check out the digital copies, that is. I like to recommend this because a lot of other audiobook apps out there do have, some paid content that they try and sell you. But I like to save as much money as possible, as I mentioned earlier. So this is a great opportunity for you to kind of do that at a low cost. But you can go ahead and check out Audible. It's definitely one of the most popular platforms, so I recommend that as well. And it's a great option as well if you don't like the content that's available on Hoopla. So that rounds out the list of the apps that I find most useful when I'm out there delivering on the road. There's a ton of apps out there. If you have one that I missed that you think is valuable to other people, go ahead and leave it down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear more about that app. There's definitely some good weather apps, some good traffic apps out there that you could use at your disposal to kind of help you maximize those earnings. I did a video the other week about delivering in bad weather. You can definitely earn more in situations like that, and being able to kind of predict a little bit more about the times that are going to be best to drive with a weather app is going to be very useful. It's also useful to know the traffic in your area. Some apps don't give you as much time to accept offers, so it's hard to switch back and see what traffic is. But at least before you get out there on the road, check your traffic, check the situations, know where you should be driving. You don't want to hop on a freeway that's dead stop just to do a single offer. You're going to want to hit the side streets if you find out the traffic situation is more like that. So make sure you use apps like that as well, or at least have that information at your disposal. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for all the latest gig economy news. Once again, check out gigsharks.com for all the latest gigs in your area, and join the Facebook group at Gig Nation to talk about everything related to the gig economy.